everyone, welcome to or back to my channel. My name is Nadia and today I'm filming a video that has been highly requested, not by YouTube but by my friends and family. So today I'm going to talk about my curly hair journey, my curly hair routine. As you can see, my hair is pretty curly, and at the beginning of the pandemic it was not like this at all. I had very wavy hair, no curl in sight. During the pandemic, because we weren't going out, no one was leaving their houses, I decided I was gonna actually start taking care of my hair and giving it a break from the constant heat and stuff that I was doing to it, to try to get it to be healthier, because I had been more or less wearing my natural hair down. And I'm gonna insert some photos here. As you can see, it was not a curl in sight, super wavy. I've been wanting to accept my hair, figure out what my hair needed to be able to wear it without having to straighten it 3 to 4 times a week like I had been doing since freshman year of high school. And I am already graduated college, 1 year post-grad. It's been a minute. It's been a while since I've been damaging my hair, but for about 7 years I just straightened my hair constantly, and if I wasn't straightening it, I was curling it, and if I wasn't doing either of those, I was putting it in a bun or in braids and not letting it breathe, and obviously that damaged my hair. I had dyed it a few times as well, so I just had really unhealthy, really damaged hair, and it was nowhere where I wanted it to be. And honestly, I didn't even know I had curls. I thought because my dad has wavy hair and my mom has curly hair, I thought I just ended up getting my dad's hair and that my hair was just wavy and that is the most it would do. I found out that wasn't the truth after taking care of it for a while, and now it looks like this. So to start off, I want to go in with some tips and tricks that I've learned. But for me, the most important step to revitalizing my hair and getting it back to being healthy was to keep away from heat. I know a lot of the instincts that people get when you see frizzy hair is to attack it with the blow dryer, attack it with the hair straightener, something to attempt to calm it down, and then just put oil on top of it or something. And that is what I did for a very long time. There wasn't really a moment where my hair wasn't straightened, because I would just straighten it once and go 3 days without just washing it, wash it, straighten it again, wash it, straighten, for years. I mentioned that a few times already, but it was literally at least 7 years. But there's pictures of me back in middle school with straight hair as well, and I just kept attacking it. I wouldn't let it live, and you know, this really damages your hair. It's common knowledge that heat will damage your hair, but I for some reason just believed that the texture that my hair was when it wasn't straightened was how it was permanently, how it was always going to be. So I hated it. Growing up, I was super insecure about my hair. My grandma, she used to call me brujelita, which is witch in Spanish, or at least that's what my mom said, because my hair was always so crazy. And my family has big hair. Everyone on my mom's side has curls and they're all gigantic. I was always really insecure. I hated my hair. I would wake up early every day to straighten it, in college and in high school. And even when it was straightened, it still didn't look that great because it was, I don't know, I just my hair was trying to fight the heat, and it wasn't really winning, so it just became this really weird, not very cute hair. But my baby hairs, at the very back of my neck, were always a tiny bit curly or a tiny bit wavy, and I kind of knew that there was something hiding in there, and I really wanted to figure out what it was. So once the pandemic hit, like I said, I just cut out all heat. I went about 4 months without putting heat in it. I think maybe I had straightened it once, but I literally went 4 months from April to May, June, July, July and August without putting a single thing of heat in it. Given during this time I did dye it black. My hair is naturally black, but I had a balayage that was growing out. It wasn't looking that great, so I literally put a black box dye in it, so it could be back to one color. Definitely not a very good decision. It was damaging to my hair, but it's fine, whatever. It was the first stages of my hair, but I dyed it and then I really just left it alone. Honestly, I think what I was doing at that time, I was really trying to figure out what to do with my hair, what kind of hair routine to follow. So I would just go in with a leave-in conditioner, and I think a defining cream and a gel, and I would just scrunch it, and it was definitely like bringing out a little bit of texture. It wasn't necessarily curls, it was pretty much just waves. But this is what that looked like here. That's what my hair looked like at the beginning of quarantine. And then I just really kept trying to follow the no heat and just leave your hair alone pretty much thing for as long as I could, and I've been doing that to my hair ever since. Given I have started putting more heat in it recently, but I've been using a blow dry brush, and I think blow drying is a little bit better on your hair than like 2 hot plates going through it. But again, like whenever I do my hair with the blow dry brush, I'll literally leave it for 5 to 7 days, and I try to keep it to be a while between blow dries just so my hair can be kind of healthy. But my number 1 tip to getting healthy hair is to stop putting heat. Second, get haircuts, frequent haircuts. Haircuts are phenomenal. I'm personally a person who wears my hair short. My hair is mostly always short. The longest my hair has ever gotten was to like here, and it's not my favorite length. I don't know, I just don't think it suits me well. So I'm always cutting my hair, and the frequent cuts really help cut off all of that dead and damaged ends, and it let my hair actually be curlier. I find that my hair is the curliest when it's short because I don't have all that weight in my hair. I have very thick hair. All that gravity just really pulls down on the curl. Getting it cut makes them a little bit more bouncier, but I've gone through a variety of haircuts. I've done just like a straight short cut. I've gotten a diva cut before, and I think the diva cut was really good. I think that really helped like show that I don't have to have a straight short cut, because I used to always just get straight hair. But the diva cut was my first like layered haircut in quite a few years. And do I think you need a diva cut? No. Diva cuts are really expensive. I got mine done in College Station, which is the little college town I was in. And it was, I think, $75 base, which is not bad at all for a diva cut, which is why I drove to College Station to get it done. But my diva cut in like Houston or Austin can very easily be $300, and I don't think you need to be paying $300 to get a haircut. Don't do that, that's ridiculous. Instead, just go for a short layers cut. So I had the diva cut for a while. I let it grow out really long. I think that's when like the longest my hair was, to about here. And then I got this haircut a few months ago. No, actually I got another haircut first. So I just got like a short bob with layers. It was pretty much like this, just a little bit, like the layers were a little bit longer and it wasn't like as like shaggy. I got that haircut done in November, literally on an impulse, because my friend was going to get her haircut done. Destiny, if you see this, yep, that was us going to the hair salon together. But I did that one on an impulse, and it was cute. I got the bangs, I got some layers, I got the shoulder length, and it was nice. I did like it, but my hair grows really, really fast, so it very quickly became another just long haircut. About 2 to 3 weeks ago, no, maybe like 3 to 4 weeks ago, I decided to get a curly shag, and that is the haircut I have now. And it is by far my favorite haircut for curly hair that I've ever had. It is phenomenal. It's very easy for me to just wash and go. I don't really have a split anymore, as you can see, and I have super short layers. Like this is one of them. This is literally as long as it goes. I have these bangs that are curly, and it's a little bit shorter in the front, but it's longer in the back. The hairdresser really wanted to keep length, and if anyone is in Austin, my hairdresser is named Hannah, and she works at Scissor Sisters Salon over on, I think it's North Lamar. If you need a hairstylist in Austin that does a great job at curly shags, go to her. I think she did a phenomenal job. But anyways, that's the haircut I have now, filled with layers, and I honestly think it really helps bring out the curls, and it really suits them as well. It just gives them bounce, it lets them flow, and it's just, the shape is very nice. Because the big thing about like curly hair is that it can very often become like a triangular cut. I don't know if anyone's like ever like, you know what I'm talking about, but it can become a triangle cut because it just, you know, it gets bigger as it goes down, and it just will like poof out like this. And while it's not a bad haircut, also, I'm so sorry, my neighbor is literally ridiculous. I cannot stand them. They play music so freaking loud. So we're just gonna try to power through. I'm very sorry if it's awful. Like, what are they doing? I don't get it. I just am not a fan of the triangle cuts for myself. I just don't really like when my hair goes out like that. So that shag really just shaped it into a nice little like ball per se, a little circle, and I really like it. Heat and cuts, phenomenal, great for curly hair, and it keeps your hair really healthy. And the next thing I want to dive into are products. I think using the right products really help bring out your curls. So I have a little basket full of all the things I use. To start off, the first thing you're going to do is wash and condition your hair. And I like to look for products that are meant for curly hair. It says curly in the title, whatever. And I try to stay away from products that are like filled with chemicals. Given I didn't do too much research on what's in my shampoo and conditioner, just because I had used this one before a few years ago and I did really like it. I haven't found a shampoo and conditioner that I'm like married to yet. I kind of just switch them out based on what I'm feeling, but this is the shampoo and conditioner I use. These are from Mally Moisture. They are silicone free, and the shampoo has sulfate free surfactants. I don't know what that means, but they have coconut oil, which is good for conditioning. And I know coconut oil is a big hit or miss with a lot of people, and that coconut oil can weigh your hair down. So I really try not to use like an insane amount of the conditioner, just to keep the amount of like oil out from my hair, but I do think it does help keep it conditioned. But the shampoo has no mineral oil, no silicones, no parabens, no gluten, no SLS, no sulfated surfactants, whatever, no synthetic dyes, and no oils. And the conditioner is the same. So these are the ones I use, and I wash my hair maybe every 3 to 4-ish days. I'll actually wash it with shampoo. Whenever I'm wetting my hair, like doesn't matter if I'm washing it or not, I will always go in with conditioner, because with curls your hair is going to get tangled very quickly. So I just try to make sure it has some sort of slip when I'm brushing it in the shower to make sure it's detangled. But while I'm in the shower, like as I'm about to get out, I will go in with a leave-in conditioner, and this is the one that I'm currently using. It's from Odell. It's just the leave-in conditioner for deep moisture, detangling, and frizz control, and I actually really like this one. It has no sulfates, no formaldehyde, no phthalates, whatever, no parabens, no dyes, and no synthetic fragrances. And I do think it helps with frizz a little bit, given my hair is always gonna be frizzy. But I do really like this one. And in the shower, before anything, like after I'm done shampooing and conditioning, but before I do anything else, I'll go in with the leave-in conditioner. And then this is my holy grail. This is a Denman 7-row styler. It is phenomenal. I would die without this brush. Like I don't know how to function without it, but I'll go in with my leave-in conditioner, and then I'll just brush my hair like with the leave-in conditioner in, and I'll also brush it when I condition it as well, just to make sure it gets detangled. But I always leave-in condition and then I brush. And the best I don't know, explanation I've had for this brush that I've seen is that you know when you like are wrapping a gift and you have the ribbon and you slide the scissors against it to curl it? Apparently that's what it's supposed to be like for your hair, except I've tried doing this routine on one of my friends whose hair isn't curly, or if it is curly, it's just very damaged, and it didn't work. So you do have to have like curly hair to get this, for that effect, but it definitely helps enhance. I remember I got this brush when I was first starting my curly hair routine journey in 2020, and it's like $20. It's a very pricey brush, but I remember being like, wow, I can't believe I just wasted this money because this brush doesn't even work, because I wasn't getting the curls that I wanted. It just turns out my hair was just really damaged, of course. So now it definitely gives me the curls, because now my hair isn't really damaged. But I literally use this brush all the time. Like it's supposed to say Denman in gold letters, and all of the gold lettering came off because I used this so much. But this brush is phenomenal, and you can like remove this red part with the stylers in and like really clean it and whatnot, and you can make it like a 5-row, a 3-row, 7-row, whatever you want. But this is the 7-row styler, and it's just like the original one, I guess. But leave-in conditioner, Denman brush, and then that's usually when I'll get out of the shower. And you have to make sure your hair is like sopping wet. Like don't dry your hair immediately. So once I'm out of the shower, I'll like put my towel on, and then I'll go into the sink, and then I will mix water, a tiny bit of water with a curl defining cream. And this one is the Moroccan Curling Perfection Defining Cream from OGX. I like this one. This is just the one that I use. I don't know, I switch these out a lot. I really like Not Your Mother's for curly hair stuff. Their curl top line is really good, but I just ran out and this is what I had with me. But I've just been using this. I'm just gonna wait till this runs out to repurchase something else, and it will probably be the Not Your Mother's. But I'll go with this. And then I'll just like glaze it on. I don't know if you've seen any sort of like curly hair, like other video or a TikTok or whatever. Glazing it on is just kind of having the product in your hand and just like going like this, if that makes sense. Just like glazing, I don't know, it's just like putting it on kind of, but I'll like glaze it on, and then with water I will follow up with the gel. And this is the one that I'm using right now. It's from Hask. It is the Curl Care Curl Shaping Jelly, and I like this one because it's not really too sticky. But I'll also use the Not Your Mother's one. That's more of a sticky gel, but any gel is fine pretty much, but make sure it's like a curly hair one, not like a slick back or whatever. Maybe that could work, I don't know, but I like the curly ones. So I'll just put a few pumps of this in my hand, water as well, and then I'll glaze it. After this, I will usually go in with a microfiber towel. This is a little microfiber hair wrap, and I'll scrunch my hair like this. I'll just put my hair down, scrunch with the towel. It has to be microfiber. Do not use a terry cloth towel. Do not use anything that's not microfiber. You could use a cotton t-shirt maybe, but I really just prefer the microfiber towels. I'll just scrunch this and then I will let it air dry. And a lot of times, like if I don't want to use a gel for whatever reason, I'll go in with a mousse, and this is the mousse I use. This is Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Curl Activating Mousse, but if not, like I'll do the leave-in conditioner, the defining cream, and then a mousse, or leave-in conditioner, defining cream, and gel. Never both gel or mousse like at the same time, because that's just a lot of stuff in your hair for no reason. It really just depends on what I'm feeling. But with that is pretty much all I do to my hair. I'll very rarely diffuse it. I don't really feel the need to diffuse it half the time. Just let it air dry, but this is what it looks like after it air dries. I literally did this earlier today. I just showered and did my hair. But another method I guess you could use to curl your hair is using the Denman brush and then brushing from downwards. You brush downwards and then you curl your hair, pulling the brush down against the wand, and it'll like the handle of the brush, and it'll form little ringlets. And then I'll follow up with just the same routine. Like I'll do the little curling with the leave-in conditioner, and then I'll follow up with the curl defining cream and gel or the mousse or whatever outside of the shower, and I'll scrunch it, and that'll give me more ringlets. But that is just when I'm feeling like I have a lot of extra time and I really just want to do my hairs like as nice as possible, but I don't really feel that's necessary. Every single time I do my hair, it takes a little while to get it done, just because, you know, you're kind of curling your hair a little bit with the brush. And then again, if your hair's not curly, it's not gonna hold. I'm sorry, like it's not gonna work out. But it's a good way to find out if your hair is curly or if your hair is on the road to being curly. But that is really all that I do for my hair. And I've literally, the amount of times people have complimented my hair now that it's curly is insane. It used to really be my biggest insecurity, but now it's one of my favorite things. I was at the post office once, and the cashier, he had really long hair. He told me he loved my hair and he wanted to know what I did to it. So he literally printed a blank receipt and wrote down everything I did, which was funny. I'm not saying this to like brag or anything, but I'm just very proud of how far I've come with my hair. Like, I'm not kidding when I said it was my biggest insecurity. Like, I would cry if my hair was looking bad because I just thought it made me look ugly. And it's, you know, it was just really affecting like my self-image, my self-esteem, and really finding a way to embrace my natural hair has been phenomenal for my mental health, honestly. I don't know, so I'm just very happy to be where I'm at with my curly hair journey. I want to see where it continues to go. I'm pretty sure this is where it'll be forever. Like, I think this is my curly hair, my texture, but who knows, maybe I'll have super really defined ringlets for, like, I don't know. But my family doesn't have hair like that, besides like one of my tias. I think all the other members of my family have like hair like this. But yeah, here's my hair. Here's my sleeve that keeps slipping. But thank you for watching. I hope this helps. If you have any more questions, let me know. Don't gatekeep curls. If you want to try following a curly hair journey to see if your hair is curly, do it. Any kind of like wavy-ish curly texture, that's a curl. Don't let people tell you don't have curly hair, because I've had people tell me that and I'm like, where? Anyways, okay, thanks for watching. I will see y'all next time. Bye.